You already know it is that time of the week. Going to Girlfriend chapter 252 review discussion thingy. There is a very lovely title page with this week's chapter. It's absolutely gorgeous, and Reggie outdid himself. That's just really good. We start off the chapter with Chizuru walking through the bar. Everybody's like, oh my god, she's hot. Like, literally everybody and their mom. They point out features that is really good on her. Her legs, her eyes, her breast being huge is an actual thing on here. She comes up to Minnie and Kazuya's table. She comes to sit down. Kazuya's been drinking himself the fuck out. Of course, he's sober now that Chizuru kind of showed up, and he's panicking because he's fucking Kazuya. And he can't seem to understand why Chizuru turned up to a cheap izakaya? I'm just gonna assume that's a bar. He doesn't know why she came. I mean, I think it's pretty fucking obvious she just wants to fucking hang out. I mean, how much of a bitch are you, Kazuya? You don't have to overthink absolutely fucking everything. Holy shit, this guy pisses me off. Alright, he's still my goat, though. And then he goes on to spiel about how hot she is, just much more in depth than everybody else at the bar. Kazuya's had this entire time, has had a glass put up to his mouth, pretending like he's drinking it. He hasn't been drinking it because he's a nervous wreck. Chizuru tells him to pace himself. He gets all embarrassed, and then he tells her that he's off tomorrow. So then Chizuru handed him a check, either a check or, you know, some cash inside of like an envelope. Payment for the work before she forgets. Kazuya tells her, I don't want it. She says, I told you I don't fucking care. Take the money. Kazuya, I guess, stepped down like he should and take the fucking money. But then he goes on it, like he decides that's the reason she came. She came all the way out here just to give him this money. That's the only reason she came. Anyways, then the waiter comes and asks, or waitress comes and asks if she wants anything. She orders a Kaku highball. Kazuya's shocked. She's drinking? Oh my goodness. Like, dude, Kazuya, like, oh, I gotta punch the shit out of this fucker. Minnie asks if she can hold her liquor pretty well, and she says, I guess I can. Way back in like chapter like 15 or something. I don't know, it was a long ass time ago. Kazuya had to help her after she drank because she was covering being his girlfriend for that night. So then, I mean, Minnie just rips the band-aid straight off, being like, you rent a girlfriend's drink a lot? Like, oh my god. And she's, you know, I don't usually do the drinking. She doesn't drink beyond her limits. And Kazuya's just like, what about today? In his mind, of course, because he wants Chizuru to drink beyond her limits, so he's just not, you know, seen as a client. Which is pretty stupid because she's not getting paid for this. If anything, she paid him. So if anything, he's the rental boyfriend. I'm just saying. Chizuru drinks comes, and Minnie's like, cheers. And then Kazuya's like, well, yeah, fuck that. And then Chizuru's like, he puts her drink up. And Kazuya's like, he reluctantly puts his drink up, and they all cheers. Another girl, that we see, a girl breaks up with his fucking boyfriend because he's off staring at Chizuru all fucking night. Chizuru's getting, you know, a little hot because of how much she's been drinking. And Minnie's pretty good at, I guess, getting her to drink. She's been, you know, instigating it, sort of, kind of. That's what it implies from Kazuya's thought bubble. So then Chizuru brings up the question, you guys seem like you drinking quite a lot. What were you talking about before I came here? Minnie just, again, rips the band-aid right off. You, of course. Oh, now Chizuru's curious. Well, what the fuck were they talking about? Kazuya is like, what the fuck, Minnie? Chizuru says, is there something you want to say to me? Why don't you go ahead and say it? I don't remember having set any such boundaries, and it feels like you're being overly considerate. Kazuya gets a little triggered about how she doesn't understand how he feels, and she's too laid back. And he goes on a long inner dialogue thought about a bunch of bullshit. Then he just says, fuck it. It's not like a big deal or anything. My dick, but you got your investigation right. We're moving out of those apartments, yet it seems like it doesn't bother you at all. My god, Kazuya, like, that was just a bozo move. He was just straight up a bozo. And then he says, doesn't it make you sad? Or something. He had to add the O or something because he's just a fucking bozo. Minnie's just like, what the fuck? He did it. And then Kazuya's like, well, I did it. And then he gets all depressed. There's no way it makes her sad and yada yada yada. I'm a loser that doesn't understand jack shit about Chizuru. And then Chizuru just takes a big old shot forth. And she said it does. It really does. So, and that's how the chapter ends. Kazuya is still a bozo. You'd think after 250 chapters he would gain some sort of fucking confidence. My god. Like, comment, subscribe if you would. Peace.